Hello, hello, hello. As they say in Australia, hello. Hello, hello. It's 6:18 p.m. And what's the weather like? Hold on. Somebody just messaged me. Oh, Walgreens. 61 degrees. Hey, Rummers. You're okay, buddy. I did not mow or mulch the leaves because I didn't think there really was going to be enough. Or more importantly, I was too bloody lazy. But you can see there's not that many leaves. The wind is starting to pick up. The trees are so bare now. Ay, ay, ay. I hear a hot rod. Sound like Zane, but I don't think it's him. So yeah, the leaves are dropping like flies. But where'd that term come from? So it is the, I say the 14th of October. It goes so fast. It's the 14th, October 14, 2020, Thursday. Or no, Wednesday. Look at this tree, is totally blank, but it's got a whole bunch. If you look carefully, maybe pause the video, you can see tons, quite a few walnuts up there. If there's a bunch more, I'll take them and shuck them and dry them. But I got a ton of them. So I did get a couple of things done again. I think I mentioned that on my last video doing the open issues list. I did get that. Oh man, see, I cut myself. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, got the lines for the oil and the transmission. Those two were really bugging me for quite a while. Got a chance to fix it. What I did do is I did go shopping to pick up a couple of items. One was sweet mix for the horses. Got that 3 50-pound bags. Next one was the propane tank for the heater. It's I think he said it was a 33,000 BTU. I believe that's what he said. But anyway, it's a pretty powerful unit. It'll hang right over here someplace, shooting down probably toward this way. Infrared. There are specs as to how much clearance you need from the ceiling and the walls. I think it's like 18 inches. I took a picture of that, so it's all listed right here. So you have the different locations, and then here are the dimensions, I believe, right here. Here are the dimensions where they got to be. So go ahead and pause it and review it. So got that done. I went shopping, like I said. Put the sweet mix in the horse barn. But since the last video, not a whole lot went on. I did eat. I did drop this light here. Ugh. And I put a hose clamp on there, and now it's like brand new. I left the LED lights on for about 3 hours, and it's still just as bright as can be. I thought it was going to go die when Zane and I were we're tracking a deer the other night. There's something else I was going to talk to you about, and I can't remember what it was. Can't be that important, right? So that's a little bit higher than, it's not on the ground, obviously, but looks kind of cool that high. Maybe I'll adjust the springs and the independent suspension and keep it high. So here's the transmission fluid checker. It was a lot easier to install than I thought. I just have it tie wrapped to this thing right here until I build a bracket. but I needed to have it out of the way of everything. So I'm knocking them down, guys. I'm knocking them down. So should be very soon that we get this thing fired up. And I didn't do anything with the Jeep. What was I? Oh, yeah, I was going to move this to the back. I just got out of the garage, or out of the truck. And this tub is going to go in the woods too. So those two things tomorrow morning I'll bring in the woods. I don't feel like doing much of anything else today because it's climbing on 7 o'clock. Yeah, 6:30. So again, the colors are still popping, but they're dropping. And when they're all dropped, it's going to be ugly. It'll all look like this dead tree and this bare tree. It's going to be depressing, but somehow we got to keep our spirits up. Not sure how we're going to do that yet, but mine will be because I got a lot of cool projects to do. All right, guys, just like I said, just a very, very short video explaining where I was at. And oh, I did purchase a an adjustable focus headlight. So these things are really cool. They take 3 triple A's. Wish they took double A's, but takes 3 triple A's. And let's see how long they last. It says 250 lumens, runtime 1.5 hours to 4 hours. What does that mean? Huh, I don't know. But 300 feet long beam. Wow, that's huge. But the light modes, oh, here we go. High beam is 250 lumens. Low beam is 100 lumens. I'll be using it low beam for quite a bit. Just got to hide it from Kath. It's got a big giant LED in there. So I'll cut it open and see if I got some triple A's and see how it works. All right, guys, like I said, just a very, very short video. I've made progress on this thing, on this beast. So I'm happy, very extremely happy. So, oh, yes, another thing. Met a guy named Gene something. The something is his last name, which is Dutch, but he has no recollection of any Dutch ancestries that actually immigrated. So that was kind of interesting. Super nice guy. He lives on 64th Street curved, where it curves between Ivan Rest and Island Center. And really nice guy. He's the one that does all the lawnmowers. So garden tractors, but lawnmower tractors. Most that he's got are John Deere's. And I made an offer to him on one of his for $400 for I think it was a 14 horsepower, strictly to be used for leaf picking, leaf gathering. I don't know what that is. And this must be the battery holder. Yeah, get 3 batteries in this little unit here. All 3 of them fit in here. And this whole unit drops into here. So, no, I think this will be a good purchase. It was $12 at Tractor Supply. And I thought it was a pretty good deal. They had another one that was $19, but it had a smaller light. So $19 smaller light. So I'm not 100% sure what that means. Oh, cool. You just pull this thing. You see that? Pull this up and down to change your the range of the light. That's kind of cool. I had one like this. Oh, look at that. You can rock this too. That's cool. I had one like this, thinking that these would not be that great. But I tell you what, these are really handy because wherever you turn your head, instantly, anywhere you turn your head, you will always have light. You know, if you have one on your chest or something, you turn your head, you know, you have to move your whole body. With this one here, you turn your head and anywhere you're looking, there's light. So I know that sounds pretty simple, but effective. So I'll test drive it and tell you how I like it. And I'm thinking it's going to be really cool for underneath the car. Because as I'm working under there, it's pitch dark under there for obvious reasons. And yeah, I need light. I got to bring the lawnmower in. I'm going to take you with me. So, boy, I got a lot of projects, guys. I'm really happy. I talked to that guy, Gene, and he was telling me that he he's been retired for 10 years. And he said at one time, for I forget how long, like a year or two or three maybe, he went back to work full time. And then he quit again because he was bored. Wow. Wowee. Honestly, I don't ever foresee that happening with me. Ever. All right, I'm going to bring the lawnmower in and take you along for the ride. Well, thanks for coming along, guys. That was fun. If you say so. You know, I got to go back to the horse barn to make sure that I gave them water. I think I did. So I just want to make sure Kathy doesn't have to fill those the water jugs. I mean, it's kind of heavy metal. Amy Coney Barrett. That name sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Huh. I turned this light off, but I want to make sure that I actually did it, that it didn't shut off on its own. Let's take a look. I don't remember shutting it off. Oh yeah. Okay. Now shut the door. Turn the rest of the lights out. Hey guys, there's a lot of robberies being reported in Byron Center. What's going on? Make sure your cars are locked and your buildings are all locked, because it doesn't take much for someone to come and rob you. I've been robbed before, and it's a pretty disturbing feeling. Very disturbing feeling. One more light to switch off. Shut the door first. There goes the garage barn door. Yeah, I saw a lot of Corvettes at that car show, Grand Rapids Car Show. Some people call it cars and coffee. I know a lot of big cities have that, but there you see like multi-million-dollar vehicles, along with your junk cars, but and it's huge. These things are huge. And then as they take off, they lay some smoke on the track, on the road. There's always a cop there watching and pulling people over. But cars and coffee, or coffee and cars. So we have that Saturdays at the Grand Rapids car show. I got a couple videos there already, so you guys got to check them out. All right, see you guys. Have a good night. See ya.